Hello everyone. Are you stuck with a great pile of inventory and really stressed about it? Don't know where to go to manage and how to manage that or control it? Then this is a must watch for you. Today we'll take you through how you can easily, quickly, by following some small steps, control your inventory and have useful material ready for production. Let's take you through. Now basically let's say how this situation arises. Why are we stuck up with a pile of inventory? Because most of the times we buy material which is not required. So we have material which is in excess but it is not usable for the current orders. And then we don't have money to buy material which is actually required for existing orders. So these two situations are typically common to all inventory problems, and these situations are very all pervasive kind of a thing. Most of the organizations you will see face these problems. Now what are the reasons behind these problems, or say root causes behind these problems? There are 3 or 4 root causes. The first one is the data that is maintained. The data that is maintained is manual data. So the stores person will have a sheet of paper or maybe an Excel sheet or something where he keys in his data, and based on that whenever a production person tells him that we want so and so material for this order, he will check his data and tell the purchase person that you go and buy this material. Okay, but he is not sure what that data, whether that data that he is having of X amount of stock is there and X is required. That may or may not be right. So the manual maintenance of records is the first biggest reason. The second reason is the one who purchases your material and somebody who maintains the stores, they rarely check the lead time. Lead time is nothing but from the time you place an order to your vendor till the time the material gets delivered to your workshop. That period is called the lead time. It could be 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks. So if you are not conscious of this lead time, what happens, I'll tell you. Let's take a quick example. Say there are 2 product lines running in your factory. Okay. Now one product line requires material A, the second product line requires material B. You are placing order for both at the same time because both orders are on the shop floor. But A takes 4 weeks to come and material B takes 3 weeks to come, and both is required at the same time or maybe at different times. So if you don't match these lead times, how much time it is going to take to come and when it is actually required on the shop floor, production floor, then you will land up buying it either much in advance or much later than when it is required. So that is second very important reason. The third reason is the landed cost of a particular material is never taken into account. It is never analyzed, because landed cost, once you analyze, you will know that buying from X source or buying from Y source and then comparing it with the lead time. So what optimizes the cost, landed cost and the lead time, wherever it is optimal, that is the kind of vendor you need to choose for your inventory. That will help you to optimize not only your buying cost, it will help you to save your working capital, and it will also give you material on time. So these 3 main reasons are very important to be analyzed by your stores person also and equally by your purchase person also. Because these people, if they don't work in integration, if they work in isolation, then it's like a very tough time that you're going to have. So better is that these 2 people continuously maintain this kind of algorithm of checking out, checking in. The third reason is that material does not get verified. Say particular type of steel grade you are buying, okay, and because of not paying attention to the specifications of the grade, the purchase person either he purchases a 1 grade below or 1 grade above. In both cases, the usability of material is gone. So in spite of having the material on hand, you are still not able to progress with the production. So usability of material is another very important reason why material becomes or why inventory gets piled up, because usability is not checked. And so these 3-4 reasons make you think that now, okay, fine, this is the way it is. So what is the solution to this? How can I change this situation by not investing too much effort, too much time, too much money? There are very easy things that you can do. First and foremost thing is that you need to shift from a manual maintenance of record to a digital maintenance of record. In my previous video, I had spoken about ERP. Today, ERPs or softwares, even inventory-based softwares are available at very, very low, reasonable prices. And implementation is very, very easy. So if you can change from this system of manual maintenance of records and transition to digital maintenance, it is going to give you the correct level of inventory. X material is so many kgs available, so that will be sure shot known to your stores person. So when he gets a indent from your production in charge, he will think twice before asking the purchase person to actually proceed with the order. He will check on a daily basis that whether this is there. Then he will say that think about the lead time. The lead time is something which people completely forget, and we should not do that. So your stores and purchase person have to concentrate on these two things. We all have sales order books on hand. So we know that for the next 1 month or for the next 3 months at least, we have so and so orders to be executed. So production has planned this accordingly. All we need to do is the purchase person and the stores person has to align the inflow of material. Means based on the lead time, they have to plan the inward receipt of material in such a manner that whatever is needed for the production first should come in first, then the next, then the next. So it has to get aligned with your sales order book. If you do that, then you will never have inventory sitting in the stores lying idle. It will always be a just-in-time inventory. This concept was introduced to ensure that all companies have inventory only as and when it is required. They don't have to pile up on inventory and invest money in that and keep. It helps you to rotate your cash flow. It helps you to regularize your working capital. You don't invest too much in your inventory. You invest only that much that is going to be required in the immediate future. Because what you are doing is you are taking the reorder levels in hand, you are considering the lead time, you are considering your production schedule. So all these 3 things when you are integrating, you will neither you will have excess material nor you will face shortage of the adequate or required raw material. So what are the takeaways from this video? The takeaways are 3 important takeaways. 1, you need to digitalize your inventory. 2, this will help you in keeping absolute control not just on the inventory but the money that you are investing in the inventory. If you are working strongly on the reorder levels and the landed cost, then it is going to help you to keep the cost of inventory also at its lowest. Not just the level of inventory but the overall cost of purchase and cost of inventory. So if you have liked this video, please do share, subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you.